Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, digging in, Justin Johnson.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 39th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Hey, 2 away now.
The Jays leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball right side. That ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals 2.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 4-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time.
The center fielder, number 8, Mike Yastrzemski. Now batting, the second baseman.
The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Ouch, that one drilled him. And they get the out after the ricochet. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Chris Bassett.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So digging in, Justin Johnson. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And he deals. That's to third. Throws to first in time. One up, one down.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base.
So up next, Justin Johnson.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And the batter is George Springer. Two on, one out. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Torres. And that's 2. No runs. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
One out, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Johnson. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey Gallo. Now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Come on, big guy, hey now.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Looks it away for the out. 1 down. So first and second with 1 man gone. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. To short, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're...
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Witt to second. Relay to first. Double play. So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Justin Johnson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line, and that's a base hit. Kiermaier rounds third, headed for the plate. Well, I think we need to take another look because that was mostly a blur off the bat singing.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to track it initially, and that ball was just scorched. And StatCast telling us left his bat flying at 119 miles per hour. And I'll tell you, as a fielder, you're just happy when those are hit at someone else.
2 outs. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they back here at Rogers Center, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. And a pitch. Base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Bichette off the second. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So 2 down, stepping in, Justin Johnson. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll touch them all. And the Blue Jays walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Johnson had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Keep them guessing.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Justin Johnson.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Batting eighth.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Yo, 1. And a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and whipped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And next for Toronto, Joey Wiemer. Johnson at third. Biggio at second. Kirk on at first with nobody out. Line to left. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the third.
Now batting, catcher, Logan Porter.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Double play ball to second. Johnson. On to second. They get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 7, the Jays 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 down. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Tapped softly on the ground. DeYoung. Now 2 away.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
So 2 on with 2 away. Joey Wiemer next up for the Blue Jays. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Kyle Isbell next up for the Blue Jays. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Over to DeYoung. Out to escape a base.
The batter, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-7. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Kicks and deals. Ripped to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. So digging in, Paul DeYoung. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Kansas City, and this remains a 7-all tie. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals.
The left fielder, number 1.
One down, base is empty. To the right side, Johnson. Whips it to first. Got the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Johnson. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 8-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So first and second with 2 outs. Drew Waters stands in.
Hey, 2
Well,
outs.
both
Here's 2
sides
outs.
equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Royals 10 and the Blue Jays 8.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got your